empezar a grabar.
For the greetings, tutor and classmates, we are undergraduate student in foreign language. My name is Isaac Puello and my partners are Belly Martinez and Julian Rodriguez. In this video, we will briefly talk about the benefit and possibilities, disadvantage of using AI-based language learning platforms. On the one hand, learning a language using artificial intelligence could be useful. In fact, it's said that AI has the option to create great organizers according to your needs. You can get a good learning plan by artificial intelligence, and you must be specific and clear about what you want. For that reason, you must give all the data required by artificial intelligence to effectively obtain learning plans. In addition, through the use of AI, you could get explanation on topics that you don't understand.
You are very right, Isaac. It is important to know that AI was created for the purpose of driving progress and innovation, facilitate human labor, and has influenced all areas of our life. Of course, it has influenced the education sectors as an innovative tool in knowledge enhancer, as it allows dynamically accelerate the learning process. One of the great advantages offered by the use of artificial intelligence in the classroom is the customization process that allows the creation of content based on the strengths and area for improving of the students, thus obtaining a positive overall educational impact.
Okay, in my opinion, I consider it's important to know that when you use language learning platforms powered by AI, there are some advantages. For example, in the field of translation, a significant increase in the speed of the process of learning new languages is being demonstrated by these tools. I mean, they provide highly efficient and accurate results, facilitating both understanding and communication in different linguistic contexts. For example, because of its modality, the interaction and communication in international travel between tourists and local residents have been improved by these AI platforms. Also, in learning English and other languages, the pace and learning style of each student are being adapted by this technology to provide, for example, a highly personalized educational experience, immediate feedback on pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, and so on. All this in order to student can correct mistakes in real time. So in this way, speeding up the improvement process. Besides, this technology allows more people to have access to English education, no matter their geographic location or time limitations.
Yes, artificial intelligence could be useful, but on the other hand, although AI should have facilitate your activities, if you have not to know how to use it, could be an obstacle during a learning process. And moreover, you have to take into account that you currently artificial intelligence is something new in the world. For that reason, artificial intelligence is an incomplete project that is still being perfect, and the results could be not satisfactory in the first try.
Well, it is important to keep in mind the challenges and disadvantages associated with the implementation of AI in education, one of which is the possible deterioration of human interaction in the classroom. As technology becomes more pervasive, it is necessary to maintain of appropriate balance between the use of AI and the direct involvement of teacher and students, encourage communication, collaboration, and the development of social skills.
Yeah. Finally, the disadvantage that personally consider is the biggest one on is the lack of creativity. When you start to learn a language, you need to be creative during your learning process because you are not going to be reading all the topics until you learn, because in some cases that doesn't work at all. Instead, if you want to learn seriously something, you need to effort. And you are being creative for learn a topic that is difficult for you to understand. So in this situation, artificial intelligence is useless for not have the creativity that a human have. In fact, a method that worked for me maybe is not work for you. So it's clear, say, that the learning process is an individual process for functioning different ways in each person.
Well, I think with AI platforms, social interaction have been limited by its online learning approach, which besides can be lonely for students. In fact, some students may feel isolated in the virtual environment, which may impact their engagement and progress in learning. So with this new way to learn, greater self-discipline is being required by the student because of the loss of the traditional classroom structure and constant supervision. I mean, the autonomy required for online learning can be challenging. Also, another issue is that not all students have access to high speed devices or connection, which may exclude them from the benefits of artificial intelligence. Anyways, to summarize the idea, I think despite of technology advances on this context, both the lack of personalized feedback and individualized attention to students due to the in-person learning environment that they are used to.
Yes, it's important to consider aspects such as privacy, security, and accountability in the use of AI. The inclusion of AI in an educational institution must be aligned with the academic model followed by the institution. Introducing this side of technology requires an analysis of where it should intervene. We should not fall into using it for everything or for nothing, but where it has the greatest capacity for transformation and where it cannot help each of the actors involved in the learning process.
Well, there is a change that AI will improve its purpose, but now have shortcomings that can allow the learning process. Another challenge is concern about privacy and data security. The use of AI involves collecting and analyzing student personal information, which raises questions about how the data is stored, protected, and used. It's critical to establish clear policy and security mechanisms to ensure the confidentiality and protection of student information.
In addition, the implementation of AI in education requires significant investment in technological infrastructure and teacher training. It is essential that teachers are trained to effectively use AI tools and understand how to properly integrate them into the teaching and learning process.
Okay, I think in this it's time to say goodbye. Thank you all. We hope you find this information useful. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.